Turn this light back on because I need some light on mine. There we go. Okay. Sorry, he just wanted somebody to talk to, and I told him I was going live.
That's okay. You could talk to him. That's no big deal.
Yeah,
That
but
would have been fine with me.
he was being ill. I'd rather not talk to him if he's gonna be ill like that.
Oh.
And then
I've been
Timmy called right
hurt.
after I hung up. Said he was bringing me a go plate home.
Well, that's nice.
Because they had their dinner today and I forgot all about it with Daddy. And it's beef tips.
Well, that's nice that he's thinking of you.
He called, he said, "Do I need to put it in the refrigerator?" And I said, "If it's meat, yeah."
Hmm.
He said, "But it's warm." I said, "Yeah, but it's going to be a while." See, he worked till 5 o'clock yesterday.
Oh.
So I said, "If it's going to be to 5 o'clock, you need to put it in the refrigerator."
Yeah, because it'll go be bad by the time you got off.
Yeah, but he don't know nothing about he thinks he knows about cooking, but he don't.
That's a man for you. They think they know, but they don't. Man, girl, my neck is killing me today. I don't know if it's from yesterday, of me hurting so bad yesterday, or what. Or if I slept on
Well,
it
that's
wrong, my
probably
neck is
part
hurting.
of it. And it's raining, didn't you say?
Yeah, and it's raining. That ain't helping none because, the coldness and the rain don't help my back any. But I
So
am in
that's
pain.
probably what it is, the cold
But when he get,
dampness.
I got news from my husband. When he gets home, we'll have him put that that thing, that muscle thing on me. It helps because
Like
I'm gonna
Tim's
need it.
unit.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it today because I can barely move my neck.
And I told him what Daddy done this morning. He said, "What is wrong with that man?" I said, "I don't know." But Mama did tell me that she's at the point that she don't know if she's going to be able to stand him anymore because he's getting really bad about
Uh-oh.
yelling at her and stuff. And I don't know what to do.
Old age sitting in. What you can do
She
about it?
told me that's why she wanted to go to the nursing homes because she didn't want to have to deal with him being rude and ill to her all the time.
Can't help it. Yeah, old age.
I don't know anymore. Daddy stays ill.
Hmm.
He likes to argue with people,
Mm-mm.
and he don't listen to nothing you say.
Oh,
I think he's getting the first stages of dementia or Alzheimer's.
problem.
Mama said, "Yeah, I told him that the other day, and it caused a big old argument." I said, "I done told him too." So I don't know what I'm gonna do with him.
Hmm.
I don't want neither one of them to go to a nursing home. I really don't, but
Yeah, I know.
I can't have him and her fussing all the time either.
I'm watching a JLR investigation talking about that. That Rob Reiner about his
Yeah,
son killing his son, and that something don't make sense with this the whole thing. They said he went to after he killed his parents. He went to a hotel, and supposedly the hotel was full of blood, and I guess, and wouldn't they have seen? Don't you think the people at the
they
hotel
should have
that checked
seen
him in?
that when he checked in.
Yeah, wouldn't that have been obvious that this man has blood on him? Why would he have blood all over him? Something ain't adding up to me about this. Something not making sense to me.
Oh, I heard that they had went to a Christmas party
Yeah, Conan
the night,
O'Brien party.
the night before, and they got into an argument.
Yep. Yeah, he
And
got
then,
into an argument about because supposedly he wanted his dad to help him, I guess, pay for him to go to rehab or something. I don't know. And they got into an argument.
well, he's already done that. I don't know how many times.
So, like, there's going to be a lot of witnesses. Then, that's I don't know how they're going to get him, say anything about him being mental because of the fact that he's showing signs of having an argument with his daddy the night before. So you could tell that
Well,
this was premeditated. That he wanted to do this. I don't know. I just don't. What don't make sense to me is the part where they're saying that he went to a hotel room afterwards, and supposedly the hotel room had blood in the. They're saying that there was blood in the bathroom and the windows had blood all over it or something. I'm thinking, and then supposedly he had blood all over him. Well, wouldn't the clerk at the desk have noticed that? I mean, that would be pretty obvious to me. If a
they
man comes
should
in there
have,
with blood
unless
all
they're
over him,
blind as a bat.
huh?
I said they should have, unless they're blind as a bat.
I know. So that's what
High,
something's not adding. Something's not making sense to me about that. Because that would have been my first
see,
clue.
high
Say, something ain't right. This man's got
latency,
blood on him. What's up with this?
high DP in the Dakotas,
Yeah. Hi.
and fish something another.
So I don't
You
know.
can see us. You like men. Are you being a troll today?
We don't want trolls in here, so you can go. But yeah, anyway, so I just thought that was kind of odd. I don't know, kind of strange. I don't know how you can kill your parents like that. I mean, and not have no remorse and no don't care in the world. Sad.
Heck, I ain't even never thought about murdering my mom and
I
daddy.
know. And you know how many times my parents made me mad, told me no, that they weren't gonna buy me something. I didn't go and try to kill them. Crazy, crazy world we live in. This world today, really crazy world we live in. I don't get it.
He had Timmy ask me last night. He said, "Don't they have All in the Family on?" I said, "They got the ones we seen last week before all this happened." I said, "We done watched them." He said, "No, I
Yeah.
thought they'd have them on regular TV." I said, "No, not." I said, "Probably
No.
because it's still in, just happened."
Yeah, man, kind of sad though. Especially that is a week before Christmas. I mean, gosh. And then I feel bad for the daughter that had to go in there and
Yeah, and she found them.
found him like that. Oh, I can't even imagine that. Sad. Very sad situation. I don't know. I don't understand it. How people could just take a life and don't care.
I think I'll always call him Meathead.
Me too, because that's all I know him from is Meathead from that show, All in the Family. That's all I know him from.
Yeah, we watched it. They had two seasons of it on, and we watched it on TV.
I watched that episode where he was I don't know, where Archie was telling him how to put socks on. You got to put the book. You
Yeah,
put
he
your,
was putting one sock on, one boot on, one sock on,
yeah.
one boot on.
I was watching that. I was laughing hysterical about that. That was funny. He said, "My theory, you put two socks on, and that was funny. That episode. That was a funny episode. Yeah, that's a good show back then. All in the Family was a good show.
Between him and Archie, that's what made that show.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been good if it wasn't for them two.
I don't know, Edith was pretty funny sometimes.
Yeah, but Archie and Mike always fighting.
That's what I told Timmy last night. I said, that's what made the show.
Yeah, that was a good show. You can't knock it. That was a good show.
That was my ex-mother-in-law calling again.
Oh my gosh, she don't leave you alone, does she? She don't leave. I
She's
would just
starting to make
ignore
me
her
mad.
call. Huh?
She's starting to make me mad.
I would block her calls. Simple as that. You don't owe her anything anymore. I'd be blocking her phone calls.
Well, I don't owe her nothing anyway because she treated me like crap.
Right, so I wouldn't do nothing else for her. You're being too nice. I would just have to tell. I would block her calls. Simple as that. Because you've told her how many times now about your
I don't
daddy and
know.
your family comes first right now, and she's still trying to bother you, wanting you to take her places. I mean, come on now.
Well, I was
Enough
going to
is
take her
enough.
to an appointment and she got mad and canceled it, so that ain't my fault.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't be taking her nowhere. Because I'd be telling that lady, look, so my daddy, my family gets better. I ain't taking you anywhere. You better find you a ride or call a cab. Simple as that. Because you're fixing to get blocked. And then y'all won't have to worry about you calling because you'll be blocked.
Well, I don't know why her kids can't do it. If they got to get off work, they got to
Yeah,
get off work. I've had to get off for
yeah,
my mom and daddy before.
exactly. I mean, come on now. Enough is enough. I mean, would she do this for you if you needed her?
She
Probably
said she
not.
would, but I doubt it.
Yeah, probably not.
Because she used to cuss me all the time when me and her son was married.
Exactly. So I'm saying, I mean, enough is enough now. She needs to leave you alone. I mean, you just told her this yesterday. Is she going to call you again? I mean, come on now. This is ridiculous.
Well, I hung up on her yesterday, too.
And I would be hanging up on her again today. I wouldn't. I would not answer her phone. Let it ring. Let her leave a message after message. Let it ring. Don't even worry about answering it.
I
That'll
hit
stop that
the
eventually.
end button. I didn't answer it.
But yeah, I would not.
And she
I
better
would
not
continue
call
to be
my
like that.
son and tell him that there's something wrong and him get off work, because I'll be mad.
She needs to just stop. Really, really needs to stop. I mean, this is getting ridiculous. But what does your son say about her doing that constantly?
He said I wouldn't do it.
See, I wouldn't either. I mean, you did enough for her, and she obviously is not thankful. Because if she really cared and was thankful, she would understand that your family comes first, and that she needs to get herself another ride or get somebody else to help her. Because right now your family is more important, and
Yep.
obviously you don't care. At that point I would say, well, then I don't care either. I'm done. Let the phone keep on ringing. I know that's mean to be like that, but sometimes you're going to have to be like that with people like that because obviously they're not getting hit.
Yeah, my son said take care of that pawpaw, because that's what
Yeah,
he
that's a
calls
little
him.
bit more important right now. You don't owe her anything anymore. You are her ex daughter-in-law. She should be thankful that you do help her. And obviously she's not, because if she was thankful, she would understand that right now you can't take her anywhere right now because your family is more important right at the moment, with your dad being in the hospital. So obviously she don't care. She's just using you. She's just using you. Is all she's doing. And that's
Mama
not
said,
right.
Mama said, can I ask you for a favor? I said, what? She said, can you take me to the grocery store? I'll give you $10. I said, I didn't ask you for no money. I said, I got a full tank of gas. She said, I'm still going to give it to you.
Yeah. And does this lady give you any money? No.
No.
So then why do you need to keep taking her places when she ain't even going to help you
She
pay
take
for your gas?
she has took me out to eat, but that's not
Oh,
putting
what you
gas in
do?
my car to be able to
Oh,
go.
what you do? What you do?
And I
You
don't
need
ask her to
gas.
take me out to eat.
Exactly.
She just goes because she knows if she don't go while she's out, then she won't be able to drive nowhere later. Because you can't drive after you get that injection in your eye.
She just needs to stop and chill out because you already done told her that right now your dad's in the hospital and that's a little bit more important right now than to be worrying about her.
Well, my family is more important than her anyway.
Exactly. And she needs to understand that. Obviously, she's not getting the hint. So
Well, she should. Many
I
times
wouldn't
I've
be
hung
answering
up
her
on
phone.
her, but
I wouldn't answer no more of her calls. I'd block her number. Only because of the way you done told I don't know how many times now. This is getting ridiculous now.
The
It's
mama
like,
says, "Well, I feel sorry for her." I said, "Well, I don't." I said, "She calls me up, wants me to go to Walmart just to pay her phone bill because she don't want to go by herself." Or she'll call me and say, "I need you to take me to Lenore to put money on my lights." And TJ told me to quit doing that a long time ago.
yeah. I mean, it'd be one thing if she gave you gas money, but she don't even give you offer to give you gas money. I mean, again, that's ridiculous.
Every time her car breaks down, she's calling me, and I have to go get her from the garage.
You're too nice, because I don't think I could do it. I'm a nice person, but after a while, and somebody taking advantage of me like that, I would have to just put them in that place and say, nope, the kindness has run out. I
Oh, I hate to be mean, I really do, but
know. I hate being mean too, but sometimes
it's
you
getting
have no
on my
choice.
nerves.
Sometimes you got no choice because they don't understand. And she's obviously one that ain't getting the hint that your family comes first. That right now, your family, your dad's in the hospital, your mom's not feeling very well, and you need to worry about them right now. That's a little bit more important at the moment. She can call on the family. I'm sure she's got neighbors or somebody that can help her. If not, there's always the cab. She can call a cab. Take her anywhere she wants to go.
I done told her that. I ain't got the money for a cab.
Well, then how does she got the money for lunch? If she's got the money for lunch, she's got the money for a cab. Simple as
Yeah,
that.
I know.
That's baloney.
She's just gonna have to realize I got too much on me right now to deal with everything. To
Exactly.
deal with her.
And she says that to you, next time she says that to you, you say, well, then how do you have money to pay for my lunch? If you ain't got the money, you don't got the money for a cab, then you obviously don't have the money for my lunch either. Because you said you want to take me to lunch. Say, well, why don't you use the money that you're going to take me for lunch? Use that for getting a cab. Uh,
I thought I put them on the wrong ones.
that wouldn't be good.
But I didn't.
That wouldn't be good.
No, I didn't. Thank God.
Use that to get some transportation instead of buy food. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Miss Funny saying that. That's what I'm saying. I mean, she said she'll treat her to lunch. Well, with that money that she's going to treat her for lunch, she could use that to buy to go call a cab. That's what I'm saying.
And I'm sure my son would take her food when he got off work.
hmm So I don't want to hear that. That's a bunch of bullshit she's saying. She just don't. She just don't. She just knows that you'll say yes to her. So that's why she ain't gonna bother calling a cab or whatever because she knows that she can always rely on you. Well,
Or she's calling to be nosy to find out how my daddy is.
whatever. I don't know.
She does that
But
too.
so,
I don't know why she cares. She didn't like him when we were before.
hmm,
I'm telling you, this woman treated me really bad.
yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. And you still want to do things for her? I would have stopped it a long time ago. If she's gonna treat you bad, obviously she does not care, and she ain't caring now. When you done already told her that right now you can't take her anywhere because you got to worry about your dad that's in the hospital. And you got to worry about your family that's not feeling very well. Your mother's not doing well either.
And
So
she ain't been
obviously
doing
she don't
good for a
care.
long time.
All she cares about is using you because that's how I feel. Like it sounds like she's using you. She ain't worried about you.
Like right now, my feet and legs are swelled up.
Yeah.
Being on my feet all day.
We are doing. This is the Michael's house from Michael's. That house from Michael's that comes with a frame and it
Oh
comes
yeah,
with
we forgot to show it.
a
Move that
pin.
back a little bit. Maybe
It
she
comes
can
with
see.
this pin right here.
There we go. I'm
They
working
came with
over.
a frame,
I'm on the Christmas tree over here.
and I'm on the house part. I already did the Christmas tree.
Yeah, we did
We did-
opposite ends.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we didn't even realize it until after we were already. Oh, I already finished mine, and she's like, and then she realized that we did the wrong side. Oh well, it's all right. No big deal.
Well, we're still doing
So
it together.
he said, "Go get a Uber like this bro is begging out here for money." But then she's buying him. What? I can't read what that says. Buying him food left and right. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's what I'm saying. She needs to go call a cab. But the money that she's gonna say she's gonna treat you for lunch, she could use that to call a cab. Simple as that.
Well, she's gonna have to deal with stuff on her own for right now, cause I ain't fooling
Mhm.
with her.
Yep, I wouldn't be ignoring every call. I wouldn't even answer the phone. Let it ring. Let her go to voicemail.
Well, I hung it up.
Mhm. Oh, I would just let it go to voicemail. Simple as that. And then you can tell your son
Well,
if
I
she
would
calls you.
have, but we're on the live, and you can hear it ringing or whatever on the live.
And then if she calls your son, tell your son, don't listen to anything she has to say unless I call you myself.
I done told him that the
Or
first time she done
um,
it. I said if I wasn't okay, I would let you know somehow.
and it wouldn't be her me telling her.
No,
If I have to, I get my friend Cathy to call you. There you go. You could use me. I call your son and tell him. There you go. You can use me. There you. I'll
no.
get Cathy to call you.
He said, "Well, you might pass out." I said, "Well, if I pass out when I come to, I'll call you."
Uh,
I said, "Because if she
um,
calls and I'm passed out, it don't matter anyway."
oh Lord.
I think Timmy's getting aggravated with her.
Don't blame you. She needs to figure her life out on her own and not worry about what other people are doing and not to trying to smooth money off other people. Exactly. Exactly. I can imagine what she wanted today. Now, if she would have called you today, like you said, and you would have answered, and she would have asked you to go somewhere. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Well, I done told her I wasn't going nowhere. I need rest. I
Exactly.
am tired. Like I was
You know,
sitting
it's
here
stressful
diamond
when you.
painting the other day, or the other night, and I was sitting here and I fell asleep. Sitting here, Timmy said I was holding my tray and my pen, and I was like this, just sitting here with my head down.
Yeah, because you're under stress when when you got to worry about your parents like that and they're in the hospital.
Well, the night that they put him in ICU, I wasn't doing too good.
Yeah. Well, I got somebody calling me now. That girl Karen. She'll leave me alone too. Oh, I want to talk to her every day.
That's your neighbor?
No, that's my one of my friends that I've known since I'm 5 years old. And
Oh, oh.
all she does is complain about her kids, and I get tired of hearing about it. Or she'll complain about them, and I get tired of hearing about it.
I don't say nothing but good things about mine.
Yeah, well, this one she don't. She says don't say very nice things, and I'm thinking, they were foster kids. If you couldn't handle the issues that they have, then you should never adopted them. That's just the way
Yep.
I look at it. I mean, so you need to deal with it. You took this responsibility on, now you need to deal with it.
But my
But she never
son's
says
good
nothing
to
nice about
me.
him. It's always something bad about him. Always negative. She's always being negative about him, and I get tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love her. I mean, I enjoy being friends with her. I've known her since I'm 5 years old, but calling me every day and complaining about her kids is starting to get a bit old. I'm getting tired of hearing about it. I mean, it'd be different if she said something positive about them, but she don't. It's always
Yeah.
something negative, and I look at it
How
this
old are
way.
them foster kids?
I don't really know. I know one of them is graduating from high school, is getting ready to graduate from high school. Two, I don't know how old. They're all three of them are brother and sister. One of them moved out because she couldn't handle being there anymore. I couldn't imagine why. And then the other one's got some major issues. You know, it came from an abusive family to begin with, and
Mm.
she adopted them. She adopted them, so she needs to deal with the problems that they have. And
Yep.
I'm sorry that they're not going to be. Ain't no kid going to be prim and proper all the time. I'm sorry, it ain't going to happen.
I know
Kids
I
are going
got
to be
pretty
kids
lucky
a little
with
bit.
mine. Mine's always been good.
Yeah, but you know how some kids are. Kids are not going to, you're going to have problems with them when you can.
But me and my son's always been close because it's just been me and him really till Timmy came in the picture.
She just needs to know how to handle them. If she can't handle them, then she shouldn't have adopted them. That's just the way I look at it.
Yep.
I mean, because
If
you
they're
knew
having
they
that
had
much
issues
problems, she needs to get them help.
when you fostered them. Was a foster parent to them. So if you couldn't handle them while you were a foster parent to them, then why did you adopt them? You should never adopted them. I mean, that's just the way I look at it. But she needs to start learning to say things positive about them because she don't. She's always saying bad things and negative things about all the things that they're doing wrong. Well, what about the things that they're doing right? I mean, why don't you talk about the things that they're doing right? Kid
Yep.
keeps hearing negative stuff, they're going to be negative. They're not going to. What do you expect?
If that's the
They got
only
the
time
wrong
she's paying them
parents.
attention, then they're
Right,
going to continue to do that to get her
right,
attention.
exactly. If they're always hearing negativity from the parent, then that's how they're going to act. Said have fun doing diamond painting art. So I don't know. She just I don't know. So I get tired, and I just talked to her yesterday, and she knows I don't do much, and she'll always say, "Well, what are you doing?" Well, same thing I did yesterday. Nothing. I don't do much. I don't go out much, so it's the same thing. I ain't got much to tell you.
Yeah, Timmy
Uh,
said, put your feet up on the couch if your feet's swelling.
yep.
And if anybody calls, tell them you ain't doing nothing unless it's something happens to your daddy.
What's your Timmy say about me calling you and stuff and talking to you?
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
He just said that he's glad I got a friend to talk to.
Yeah, I've been worried about you, girl.
I was hoping I wouldn't have to take a break again from my channel. But I
You
think
do.
it'll be
I mean,
alright.
if you do, you do. I mean, nothing you can do about it. That's life. Part of life.
Well, Mama knows about my YouTube channel. She tries to work around it, but everybody else they don't pay attention. Like I told my ex mother-in-law, I'll go live on Thursdays at 12 o'clock. Don't call.
Well, just like I told this girl, she knows that I go live with you on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and she's still gonna call me.
I hated to go a while ago off your channel, but
Oh, I ain't worried about it.
I thought Daddy was something was wrong with Daddy, so and he just wanted to talk.
They're both the same painting, exactly the same painting that we're doing, Miss Honey. We're doing
Yeah.
exactly the same painting. It's a Christmas tree with the light with the house from Michael's. It's just the way my setup is. It's hard to see it. But it's
I'll
the same
put up.
painting.
That's what I'm doing. It's the house.
Yeah, and it's the same exact painting that we're doing. Whatever.
Right now, she's over here where the tree, showing the tree, ain't she?
Well, I'm doing the house part now.
Oh, okay. See, I'm working on the tree part, and she's got it done, but she's working over here in the house part that I've already got done.
Yeah.
And these do go up on a. They have a magnetic frame.
And it came with this pin too. This real pretty pin.
Yeah, the red pen here.
And we'll say, what are you working on? Do you do diamond painting, Miss Penny? Your stand looks pretty. Keep up the great work and have fun time chatting. Thank you.
Oh. Well, we've been on this one for 30 minutes. We was almost on for 30 minutes on the other one.
Yep.
Yeah, when I uploaded my whipping gab this morning, when I left here, it said I still had 33 minutes before it would upload.
Oh well. So you think I did
And,
okay for the one for GBFKE?
yeah, I think you did.
Okay.
But by the time I got to my mom and dad's, it done uploaded.
I got to show my Fila came in, the one that I bought on my own. You know, not the one. Remember, I told you I was going to buy that cat that Tita's doing.
Yeah.
I got to show that on my channel sometime this week. That came in the mail yesterday. My husband, oh, you buying again? I said, no, and now I could use the excuse as that was a PR package.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna look into those companies you was telling me about when it ain't so
Yeah,
crazy pants around here.
yeah. Your senator, senator, I think that's how you say it, senator. They
Senator,
asked
I
me to
think's
do
how they say it. I'm not sure.
no, senator. They asked me to do a PR package for them, so I picked out a snowman.
When you went to Michael's, did they have that one that looked like a carriage?
And it was
I
eight
got
dollars.
I got that one.
Really, it
Yeah,
was $8. It's now
and
down to $8.
it's a square.
The one that I wanted was that buildings, the little town or whatever. That's the one I was
Yeah,
looking for, but they didn't have it. They're
I don't know
sold
if
out. I
Mom's
was
got
mad.
them
They
or
don't have it.
not.
That's the one I wanted.
I ain't been to Michael's in a while.
That's the one that I wanted, but they were out. So I got the
Last
little puppy dog. There was a puppy dog
last
who looked
time
like a
I
little.
was there, they had them, but I chose the one that looks like the Cinderella carriage
Yeah,
that Tita showed on her channel.
yeah. I didn't get that one. I got
I
the little
got that one.
doggy dog. They had a doggy there that comes in a little frame. I got that one. I'll have to show you on my next video. I'll show it. It was
I think
only
I
eight
got
dollars.
another one, but I can't remember what it was I got.
I think it was originally $14 and it was reduced to $8. So not bad.
They did have a great big old Santa I was wanting.
And they do Michael's does dry dry mounting. Only thing is, as far they only do up to 50 by 60 centimeters. That's as big as they said they can do. But hey, at least I
Well, at
know they
least
can
they
do it.
do it.
But they tell me, oh, but we're not responsible if something goes wrong with the diamond.
Yeah, I was watching. Hi, Levi.
Hi, Levi. Sorry about before.
Yeah,
We had to go.
yeah, we got interrupted. And all my daddy wanted was to talk. So,
Well, you don't know that. You didn't know if it was important.
yeah, I know. Because I've been getting all kind of phone calls from the hospital. I'm surprised they ain't called and said, hey, he's acting up. You need to come down here and stop him. Because he's getting bad.
They probably don't want to be in a hospital. Hospitals are no fun. Hope he gets out before Christmas.
I'm thinking probably about this weekend.
I hope so.
Because I know the doctor said they was going to do the antibiotics through the IV for 2 days, and that was yesterday. Hi, Sabbath. So
Hi,
today and
Cathy.
tomorrow will be the 2 days for that, and they're going to put him on the pills of
Mm-hmm.
the same medication, and they want him to
Mm-hmm.
stay there for a day to see how that medication's going to work.
Oh,
So I'm figuring it'll probably be around this weekend before he can get out.
I hear you.
But like I told him, you don't need to rush. I think that's what happened before.
Yep. Yeah. I don't know why they let him out to begin with. They should have kept him in there for a little while.
Well, I told that doctor, and Daddy got mad. That doctor really didn't want to let him go, but I guess they got tired of hearing him.
My my brother-in-law said my sister-in-law got out of surgery and now she's in her room and she's being ornery.
Oh,
Feisty.
Lord.
I think she's going to be there for a day or two. It's funny.
I don't know. My daddy's just got a bad temper. It seems like any little thing just triggers it, and he gets mad.
Old age.
No, he's been like that all my life. He just gotten worse.
Oh,
His mama said, you used to be able to handle him. I said, well, I can't now. 'Cause I was always a daddy's girl.
yeah.
I don't know why, but
My dad, you know how I told you he's having that 80th birthday party in February? And we're not going to get to go. Listen to it. He calls me yesterday to tell me that they're having snow, and they had 4 feet of snow in New York. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Anyway, he's like, I'm really worried now about February. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, I'm getting about 50 people coming, and a lot of them are going to be flying. I was like, okay, so you knew this. You knew that there's probably going to be a chance of snow. There could be a chance of snow. Well, why would you even have it in February? He's like, well, I guess I'll just have to, the day before the party, I'll just have to cancel it if there's snow. I said, how are you going to do that? You got people coming that are going to be flying in here. They're going to need to know a lot sooner than the day before to cancel their plane tickets. And their tickets might not even be able to be canceled because they
yep,
already bought the tickets. I said, you can't do that to somebody. You're going to have no choice now but to have this party. He's like, oh, but if there's snow, I can't. I said, you're going to have no choice. Sorry. You should have thought about this before. Because then people already bought the tickets. Some of them probably might not be able to cancel their plane tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because some flights are
yep.
not refundable. I mean, you can't do them that way. That would be pretty sorry. I said, you're going to have no choice but to go to have this party, whether there's snow or not on the ground.
Yeah,
I
but he's
said,
lived in.
you knew what the weather's like in New York. You should have known better not to have a party in February, knowing that there could be snow, and you got people coming from out of state coming. That's one of the reasons why we're probably not going to go because we don't even have winter clothes. That we could, if it does snow. I don't even own any winter clothes or boots or anything. We don't need them out here. So that's another. Well, my husband can't get off of work anyway, but that's the reason. That's one of the reasons why we're not going to this 80th party because we're worried about snow. And then if there is snow, they're not going to let you. The planes aren't going to be able to fly. So what are these people going to do? I said you should have thought about this. And I know you wanted an 80th birthday party, but you should have waited until it was a little summertime to have a party.
Yeah.
I say you cannot. There is no way you can cancel the day before and leave these people hanging like that. That'd be pretty sorry to do that. I said I would be mad. You need to let them know at least a week or two ahead of time, and then probably now it might even be too late. They might not even be able to cancel their tickets.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. He needs to let them know a week or two ahead.
Yeah, and then some of them tickets may not be refundable. You know how planes are. Some airlines you can't refund your ticket.
Yeah.
Idiot. I was like, oh, I cannot believe that you would really do that. You would leave these people hanging and wait until the day before to decide if you're going to cancel this party. He said, well, I don't know if it's going to snow. I said, well, you should have thought about this and
Yeah, because
realized
he
that it
knows it
could snow in
snows.
February. And now he's all worried about it. I said, well, there's no sense worrying about it now because you've already made all these plans. You're just going to have to deal with it.
Bless his heart.
And he's lived in New York all his life, so he knows what the weather's like, what the weather could be like in February. So why would you even want to have a party in February when you know there could be a chance of snow? But now he's going to worry about it now. When he's already invited all these people, they already probably booked their plane tickets. And then I said, and not just that, you can't leave the restaurant hanging either because a day notice, you're going to leave the restaurant with a day notice that you're going to cancel? That's
They'll
pretty
probably
sorry.
still charge him.
Yeah, I said, that's pretty sorry to do that to the restaurant because they're probably already preparing for some of this food already. Okay, he's not thinking. I was just all laughing. Leave it to my dad.
Well, he ought to took your knew it whenever you said that it might snow and y'all couldn't get back home.
Yeah. And these people might not be able to get back home, even if they don't snow that day. They're gonna. I don't know. I just think he's crazy. You cannot. He said that. Well, I'm gonna wait until the day before, and if they say it's gonna snow that day, I'm just gonna cancel. I think there's no way you can cancel like that, and do that to these people. That's be pretty sorry.
Yeah.
And plus, I'm pretty sure the restaurant ain't gonna appreciate that you canceling like that when you already booked this in advance, and they probably already prepping. They already have some of the food prep. You can't just cancel on the restaurant like that.
No, a lot of places will still charge you.
Yeah, I said you're probably going to still be charged. He said, "No, I won't. No, I won't." I said, "Oh, yeah, you probably will. Especially if you call a day before." You can't do the restaurant like that either. That's pretty messed up. I said you should have thought about this. I said, and why are you worried about it right now anyway? He said, because it snowed here and now I'm worried about February. I said, well, you should have been worried all the time about February. You knew it could snow. Oh, I don't understand my dad. I don't even don't know
like
why
you
he got to
said,
have a
he's
party
older,
anyway.
so
I don't know why he got to worry about having a party anyway. Just a big old it's a party, big deal. And all they're gonna do is sit at this restaurant for 4 hours. Oh, and he's got an Elvis impersonator coming. Somebody dressed up as an Elvis impersonator. He told me my boyfriend's gonna be there. I said, "What boyfriend? I ain't got no boyfriend. I got a husband. What are you talking about, Dad?" He said, "Elvis, he's gonna be there." I said, "Oh God, no." I said, "The Elvis you picked out is an old man." I said, "Believe me, I don't want him." I said, "He don't look nothing like Elvis." And he showed me the picture of the guy that's going to be being Elvis. I said, "Oh my God, this guy don't look nothing like Elvis. You could have picked at least you could have picked a cuter one that was a little bit younger."
yeah,
And this
or
guy
at
looked like
least
he's
look
about to
like him.
croak. This guy looked like he's about to croak. I said, you should have picked a cute guy to impersonate Elvis, not this old man. This old man don't look nothing like Elvis. He don't. You know how some of the impersonators do try to resemble Elvis, but this guy don't look nothing like him.
My dad can sing like Elvis, but he don't look like him.
Well, this guy, I heard him. He don't even sound like nothing like Elvis. Nowhere near nothing. Not even close. But whatever. I said, and how much you paying this guy to sing for? I think he's only going to be there for an hour and a half. The party's going to be for 4 hours. And this Elvis guy going to be there for an hour and a half. And guess how much my dad has to pay him? About $600. And that's crazy. There's no way I would make this man pay this man $600 to sing for just an hour and a half. That's crazy.
No,
That's ridiculous. I said, "You're nuts," because I would not be doing it. I said, "That ain't even worth it." I said, "If he's going to be there, he needs to be there the whole time." If I was going to pay them $600, he's going to be there the whole time. That's crazy. That's a lot of
yep,
money
I
just to be there
agree.
for an hour and a half. I wouldn't be doing it. Oh, here we go with that. I get tired of that. Why do you always do that?
I have no idea.
Don't start off that way.
Well, we
I ain't
did
gonna
get a
say
little
anything.
bit longer this time.
Yeah, but I still get tired of it.
Did you see where I put them pictures in of my dad?
Yeah, but you should have cut off. Only thing you should have cut it. You should have trimmed it to where it didn't have the black in it. I
No,
have to show you how to do that.
I don't know how to do that. I just was trying to get it on there, and I then then I put update on dad in blue letters on the other one.
Yeah, I still think you did. You did good. So you learning. You getting there.
It was making me mad trying to figure it out. So, but at least I got that much done.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I think I'm gonna finish these wides, and then we can go if you want to.
Yeah, I want to finish this.
Now, where in the world was I at? There I am. As we will be going live tomorrow and
Yep.
working on it.
I didn't even realize tomorrow's Thursday. This going by too quick.
Yep.
Today's payday. I forgot about that. Gotta pay bills.
See, this week we got to pay the phone bill.
We do too. And the water bill.
And the cable bill's due, but he won't pay both of them in the same week, so.
You know what I hate? You don't pay school taxes and you don't even have kids in school. That's what I hate.
I don't know if we pay school taxes or not. I don't think we do here.
We do, and we don't even have kids in school. We shouldn't have to pay anymore because we don't have kids in school.
No, we have to pay road tax.
That should stop once our kids are out of school. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't have to pay that anymore, but we do.
Oh, yeah, because yours has been out for quite a while.
Mm-hmm. It's crazy. We still have to pay. And this time it's $170 too.
Dang.
It's cheap.
And we got to pay our taxes on the house, city and county taxes.
We got to pay property taxes.
Well, that's what I call it, property tax. But we got to pay the city and the county tax. A lot of people just have one, but we got two because we live in the city limit.
We have one.
If you live in the city limits, you got to pay city taxes plus the county taxes.
See, and they shouldn't do that, so that's not right. Not right that we got to pay school taxes. We don't even live in the city. We live in the country. We don't have kids in school no more. We shouldn't have to pay.
Yeah.
Especially not that much anymore.
Like yesterday, my dad was down there telling the nurse about my son. He said, he's 27. I said, he ain't 27. I said, you trying to make me older before my time? He said, well, how old is he? I said, he will be 26 in September of next year. I said, he's 25.
That's funny. He was only off by two.
Yeah, but he's making me 50 years old. He just started laughing at me. And I told him to get better because people's wanting to see him on my YouTube channel.
The phone just dropped and I can't. Sorry about that.
Because I thought maybe one day I could get him to come down here when we go live and he could be on for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can meet him and everybody else can meet him. But right now he's being awful, so I ain't putting that on nobody.
Maybe once he gets out of the hospital, he'll be alright.
No, he'll be the same way when he gets home. He's worse when he gets home. It's like he's hateful all the time anymore, and I don't know why.
Old age. That's how they get when they get like that.
Well, Timmy's daddy was older than my daddy. They were in their 80s, and neither one of them acted that way.
Some that's old people are. They're set in their ways.
Now, sometimes Timmy can be hateful. Till I put him in his place or don't talk to him.
Are you done with your number yet?
Yep.
Well, that's as far as I've got.
And I got all the house. Let me see if I can move this board back. There we go. I just have to slide it down. I
That's
got
all I've
all
done.
my house done right through there and over here, and I got starting on the tree now. You can see it.
Mm. I got my tree done, and then I'm working on this part of the house.
But we can
We're
finish it.
getting
Like I said, we got do a live tomorrow, maybe Friday.
Yep. Yep.
And if we don't get it done, then if we don't have it done by tomorrow, Friday, then we'll just work on it over the weekend and finish it. That's
Yeah.
okay with you?
That's fine with me.
We did most of it together.
Yep.
Cause your husband will be off next week, or no, mine will be
Yeah.
off next week.
Yeah, mine will be off on the 26th. From the 26th to the 3rd to this January 2nd. So I probably won't be doing much of these videos because he'll be around.
Your family says you're 52. Thanks, DP and the Dakotas, and you have a good day too.
You have a good day, defeating Dakota.
I'm behind on your videos, but I've been at the hospital. But if you're ready, we'll go ahead and go.
Yeah, I'm ready. My neck is really hurting right here.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get off here and get back on my art dot.
All right. I'll work my spot.
And I will probably talk to you later.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye.